Hey Fit family, welcome to the best 30 minutes of your day. Coach Lisa here, Coach R over here. I want you to follow his lead so you get nice and warmed up for our workout today. Today we got fundamental movement patterns. So what does that mean? It means we're going to work on those fundamental movements. We got 4 blocks. Each block has 2 exercises, which we will be completing for 40 seconds of work, 10 seconds to transition to the second exercise until we've completed 3 sets of each block. Okay, makes sense? You'll have a break in between before we move on to the second block, and there is no finisher, you guys. So exercise 1, you're gonna come into a push-up. So you got a push-up, and then you got a lateral walk and a push-up. Good, you can also do this from your knees. So you do a push-up, and then you're just gonna walk, and follow by the knees. Or maybe you're doing the push-up from the knees, come onto the toes, walk it over, drop to the knees, and do the push-up. Whatever's gonna work best for you, okay? Our second movement here is we've got a Superman into a lat pull down. So using the body weight, focusing on that movement that you are doing. So arms are extended, just like a Superman taking off. You're gonna lift up, and then you're gonna squeeze into those lats, and then come back down. Up, squeeze, and down. So that is your block 1. Block 2, you're gonna need dumbbells. I've got a variety of dumbbells, just so you can feel it out. If the first set feels too light, maybe you're going heavier, or vice versa. You're gonna come into a deadlift and then into a bent over row. So shoulders are gonna be back. You're gonna come into that deadlift, find that stretch, come up, and then bend and row. And then stand and repeat again. So that'd be like 1 set. So deadlift, stand, bend over, row. We're gonna follow that with either a dumbbell or not, Russian twist. So you can have your legs up if you'd like, or to modify it, bring the heels down and come into that twist. Then we'll go right into block 3. So block 3, we've got a squat, a curl, and a press. So you can have your feet maybe slightly wider than the hips, shoulders are back. You're gonna sit your bum back into that imaginary chair, come up, curl it, and press it. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you're gonna come into a plank either on your knees or on your toes, and you got a shoulder tap. Okay? So tapping the shoulder, trying to avoid this movement happening. That happens, widen your stance. If you're still wagging that tail, drop to your knees and do the same movement. Number 4, you can have a weight or just do body weight. You've got 2 front lunges followed by 2 reverse lunges, repeating that until the 40 seconds are over. You're gonna step forward, and then reverse, and reverse, okay? If you have knee issues and that seems like too much, you can stick it to alternating reverse lunges. That's always an option. Or you can also just do 30 seconds, staying in that stationary lunge, and then 30 seconds switching it out into the other. That's your other modification. We're gonna follow that with knee tucks. So full on would be hands free, okay? Next up would be hands coming down. And then even a little more modified would be here, forearms down. Okay, so do what's gonna work best for you. If neither one of those work for you, you can take it into a double crunch, as long as you're working your abs. All right, 7 more seconds of that skipping, 30 seconds of that jog, and then we're gonna get right into that push-up with that lateral walk. Okay, so let's jog it out. Make sure you've got your water, and like I said, a variety of weights, 1 or 2 sets, so you have something to switch to if need be. All right, you guys, let's start to set it up. So our first one, we've got that push up with that lateral walk. Full on, you'll be following Yaro's lead. Modified, you can follow my lead. So doing that push up, if you're modifying on your knees, and then you can either move over off your knees or come into that plank walk. Take your time here. Have that form over trying to get as many in as possible. I want you to think form is everything. Good, 15 seconds. Remember, you guys, you can also raise that surface up to you. Good. 10 seconds of transition coming onto our bellies. So Yaro is going to demonstrate that. And I'm going to show you, you can also be doing these because I know some of you struggle with that up and down motion. So you can also be doing them from the wall, coming into that push-up position. So you do a push-up and then walk, walk. Push-up and then walk, walk. Okay, so do what's going to work for you, or maybe you're bringing yourself to a bench. But if you bring the surface up to you, it's going to make it a little bit easier, okay? That's it. 15 seconds. Just wanted to show that so I didn't remember and think last set, oh yeah, I should have showed that one. Because I know some of you struggle with that up and down motion. And that way you're still working, getting something in and building yourself up through levels, right? Good. Take a little downward or a little child's pose, and we're coming into round 2. Set 2 of 3, set it up. Remember, you can bring that surface up to you, push up. Then you can walk with the knees and the hands if you want, doing that push up, or you can come up into that plank and take that side step walk. Or maybe you're feeling it and you're doing that full on like Yaro, but the biggest thing is you guys don't let this happen with your head dragging down as you get tired. Keep your body as that long plank of wood. That's it, we got 15 seconds. Nice work, you guys. Last 5. Whew, my arms are spicy. They're like, shoulders, what are you doing? All right, let's set up for that superhero lat pull. So as you lift up, abs are tight. Squeeze into those lats, that imaginary pencil, and then release. Lift, squeeze, out and down. Good. Keeping those abs engaged, you guys, always checking in. "15 seconds. That's it. Good. Let's go for one more. We got 5 seconds. All right. Take a little child's pose. One last set here before you got a break, and we move into block 2. Setting up for that push-up. Good. How are you making out, Yaro? All right, you guys, we're coming into 15 seconds to go. That's it, last 8. Nice work, you guys. 10 seconds. And then we're going right into that Superman lat squeeze. So lift, squeeze it, and release it. Nice work, you guys, halfway. Ten seconds. One more. Nice work, you guys, coming into child's pose. Let the shoulders drop down. Good. All right. We've got 35 seconds, so grab a sip of water. Then grab your weights. We got that deadlift, bent over row, followed by a Russian twist. So when you feel ready, you can follow Yaro's lead, keeping it moving. All right, let's start setting it up. We've got 10 seconds. grabbing those dumbbells. He's laughing at me because I dropped my weight. I'm like, yeah, I've done 3 classes this morning. All right, coming into that deadlift, standing up and then bend, row, release, and stand. Good. So think of it as 2 separate movements, you guys. Take your time. Don't rush through it. Hamstring stretch, squeeze your bum, bend it over, row. That's it. Watch, he's gonna be jealous. He's gonna be like, oh, I wish I had that extra set of weights. And I'm gonna be laughing. And I'm gonna have a mask to hide it. All right, maybe you're hanging on to that weight, you guys. Maybe you're getting rid of it. It is up to you. Do you want a weight euro? You're okay. And then we're coming into that Russian twist, okay? So you can have your feet up like Euro, or you can have your heels down like me. You can have a dumbbell, or you can just be using body weight. You're still working. See, now he's feeling guilty. That's it, you guys. Good. You're working into those side abdominal muscles, referred to as obliques, or you may know them as muffin tops, love handles. We're working to tighten those love handles. 5 seconds. 3, 2, nice work. All right, round 2, deadlift and then row. Shoulders back, feet under the hips. Let's go. Hamstring stretch, don't hyperextend the knees. And then tip it, row it, and stand, start again. Good. Tip and row. Okay, so when you tip and row, or even that deadlift, I want you to think, I just placed that glass of wine from Earl's on your back. I only had $14, you guys. So don't waste a drop of my wine. Yeah, $14, can you imagine? You can buy a bottle for like 10 to 12 for what they're serving, right? I don't even know if it would be 12. Probably not. Nice work. Back into Russian twist, round 2. 5 seconds. Lean it back, belly's in, shoulders back. Good. If you ever feel this into your back, you guys, I want you to take a second or 2 to reset. Don't keep going. It is not worth risking your back, because then your back is taken over and your abs are getting nothing. So take the time. Halfway. "15 seconds to go. For some of you, you might be thinking, oh, why are my sides sore? That could have been from those windmills the other day, right? 5 seconds. Those are the ones that kind of don't feel that bad when you're doing them. It's the next day effect. All right, one last set here. Deadlift and then row. Set it up, feet under your hip, shoulders back, belly's in. Hamstring stretch. Stand, bend, row. Good. That's it, you guys. Keep going. We're already halfway. Eight seconds. Nice work. Coming into our last set of those Russian twists. 3, 2, let's go. Good. Squeezing through those obliques like a sponge. That's it, you guys. Halfway already. That's it. We got 10 seconds. Last 4, 3. All right. Okay, so this is your break. You got 45 seconds, well, 40 now. So block 3, we've got a squat, curl, and press, followed by a plank shoulder tap. So again, if you struggle with that plank, you guys, raise the surface up to you so that maybe you're holding onto that box, coming into that plank formation and doing the taps that way. If that's still too much, I had my husband doing these the other day on his knees, and he's like, this is too much, this is too much. I'm like, whatever. But you can bring it to a raised surface and do it that way, or maybe you're just working on your plank, right? You could be doing that as well. All right, let's set it up. You're gonna grab those weights. You're gonna place your feet at least hip distance apart, maybe a little wider. You gotta squat, hammer curl, and press. Good. Squat, curl, and press. Okay, another option I'll show you, and then I'm gonna grab my weight again. Maybe you have just one weight. You're gonna squat, you're gonna curl it, and you're gonna press it. So do what works for you, and whatever weights you have at home, you can make it work. That's it. I know some of you have those long loop bands, so you would be placing that band underneath your feet and grabbing onto the other part like handles and doing exactly what we're doing. All right, coming onto the floor, you got those plank shoulder taps, knees or toes. Set it up, pull the belly in, firm up through the thighs. Let's go. Keeping the wrists underneath the shoulders. So if you're doing it on your knees, you guys, you just drop your knees, you're doing the same thing. Try not to wiggle your tail. That's it. We are more than halfway. Eight seconds. All right, coming into round 2. Squat, curl, and press. Going in 3, 2, let's go. See, now I'm gonna do the little giggle because I'm like, oh, nice weights there, hey, Yarrow. I should have kept my other ones here. You could have had that option. I kicked them out of the way because I didn't want you to think of trusting, oh, I'll do it, and then die trying to do it. Live and learn. That's it, you guys. We are more than halfway. So what I don't want to see here is when you come into that squat, make sure this is not happening. I still see some of you doing that. Okay, that's like I call that an Urkel squat. Don't do that. Keep it so you're sitting, reaching for that imaginary chair. Maybe you're here, then push up through the heels, okay? All right, coming back into that plank shoulder tap. Wrists under the shoulders, fingers are wide, bellies are in. Strong through the legs. Take your time. Challenging that core. So again, if you struggle with a plank as it is, just work on your plank. Holding it for the 40 seconds. All right, we're coming into our halfway point. And then we just have one last set of these. Nice work, you guys. 10 seconds. Hang in. Last 4. All right. One last time. Squat, curl, and press. 3, 2, let's go. That's it, you guys. Make sure you don't swing those weights. Remember, you always have the option to drop one. Keep breathing. 15 seconds to go. Last 4. All right, last time for that plank shoulder tap. And then you got a break coming up. So making our way down. Knees or toes, the wider the legs, easier, closer together. It's gonna be harder to keep those hips still. That's it, halfway. Seven seconds. All right, shake it out. Take a little child's pose. Lengthen the spine, open the shoulders. All right, so we got our final block. 2 front lunges, 2 reverse lunges, and then we're coming onto the floor for those knee tucks. You can also do those on a raised surface. And that's actually probably a little more challenging on a raised surface, but that is your option. When we get down to those knee tucks, I will show you even a more modified version. I was just thinking of someone that I think does the videos and they're have a hard time just doing crunches. All right, 5 seconds. So let's set it up. Weights are optional. You're gonna use a weight, Euro? He's like, nah, I'm gonna use 1. So 2 forward, 2 reverse for 40 seconds. Making sure that front knee is not passing the toe. Keep those knees safe. Halfway. That's it, you guys, 8 seconds. All right, so those knee tucks, full on is gonna be no hands. First modification is gonna be our hands down. Third modification is gonna be heels are gonna stay down. You're gonna lean back as though you're gonna do a Russian twist or like a boat pose. Then from there, you're gonna lift that knee. Lift that knee. So doing opposite knees like a little baby crunch. Keep the abs tight. Make sure you are not feeling it into your backs. Okay, if you're feeling into your backs, I want you to hug it in. Reset. Okay, it's important. See, even doing it this way, it's like, holy Moses, those abs. 8 seconds. 5. All right, round 2. Going in 3, 2, 2 front lunges, 2 reverse. Taking your time. Fifteen seconds. All right, you guys, coming back down to the floor. Get ready. Good, so really focus on the muscles you are using, not just going through the motions. That's it, halfway. Ten seconds, hang in. I know they are burning. 3, 2. All right, you guys, we've got one last set. So when I say last set, you say best set. Last set. Let's go. Get ready. Okay, so remember, in case you forgot, because I know sometimes you're just here, you zone out. You could be modifying, doing 30 seconds or 20 seconds, I'll let you know on one side, and 20 seconds on the other, or just stick to one or the other, reverse alternating lunge or forward alternating lunge. If you're doing that half and half, this is your halfway point, so switch it out. Oh, now I'm doing all forward. See, I zoned out. 10 seconds. That's it. Last 5. All right, last time for those knee tucks. Pick your poison. Let's go. Right to the end, you guys. There is no finisher, so stay nice and strong. Halfway. That's it. Coming into your final 10 seconds. The struggle should be real. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Whew, hug it in. Very nice, you guys. All right. Let's start off. Bringing that right leg forward. And if you don't feel a hip flexor stretch from here, I want you to pick up that left leg and draw that leg back a little further. Then really push that hip forward so hands come into that lower back, pushing it forward. Find that hip flexor opening. Good. From here, start to walk yourself back, opening up your hamstrings. So if you're tight, you might be here. If you're pretty open, your toes are up towards the ceiling. You're flexing your toes to your shin and maybe bowing your nose to your knee. Good. Let's switch it right out. Other side. So set it up and then placing your thumbs into that lower back hip region. Gently press it forward. Open up the chest. Good. Very slowly start to walk it back. Find that hamstring stretch. Good. From here, bring that left knee to meet the right. Take a child's pose, but I want you to take an active one. So really use your fingertips like little spider legs, reaching forward. Keep reaching forward till you find that length into the spine. Melt the heart down. Opening up through that back that we did from the Superman into lateral raise, or lateral squeeze. Lat squeeze. Finally get it right. Good. Let's open up our obliques from those Russian twists. So walk your hands to the right, push your hips to the left. And then walk your hands to the left, hips to the right. Good. From here, you guys slowly make your way up into a forward fold. Release your back just for a second or two. And then straighten your legs, just a micro bend into the knees. From there, grab onto what you can grab onto with straight legs. So it might be your toes, you might be way up here behind your legs, whatever it is. Then I want you to pull your upper body to your lower body, nose to knees. Reach your tailbone up to the ceiling, really open up through the hamstrings and the lower back. Good. Let it go. Slowly walk those hands up. Very nice. Bring your left arm across. Open up the shoulder from those presses, push-ups. Good. Switch it out. Other side. Good. Let it go. And from there, either grabbing onto your wrist, pulling the arms away, opening up the chest, or if it opens better for you, hands into those lower back pockets. Really pushing the chest forward, dropping the shoulders back. Maybe gently moving the head around, getting stretching the neck. Good. And then slowly come on up, you guys. So make sure you get stretching in throughout the rest of your day. Lots of water, you guys, especially with the warmer temperatures. We often forget because we're not quite that warm yet, but make sure once you get into that habit, your body will start to crave the water. Okay? If you struggle with it, pick up some of that Mio, or Great Value. That's my favorite. Walmart brand. Great flavor. Put a few squeezes in there. If it's going to get the water in, still better for you than drinking that pop. Okay? 3, 2, 1, fit body. 3, 2, 1, fit body. Have an amazing day, you guys. Guys, Coach Lisa here from South Fit Body. Just want to say thank you so much for watching this video today. If you liked it, please hit the like button at the bottom of your screen, subscribe to our channel, and let us know your comments because we'd really like to know what you think and we want to see you come back. Just wanted to wish you a great day and hope to see you back again. Thanks. Have a great day.